welcome to, actually I should say welcome back to, because hopefully you've seen the first pack cracker of our Star Wars Destiny unveiling and introduction, and hopefully you've also seen our off the cuff by now that teaches you and Mark how to play Star Wars Destiny. Today is Monday the 18th. Hopefully we made it on time for this upload, and I'm getting ready to dive into the Awakening set for Star Wars Destiny. Again, I have Mark here with me.
That's right.
To check out these cards. It's a little bit busy in here, so if you hear some sounds, that's just the lovely sounds of cards coming in and out here at the Charleston.com warehouse in Corbin, Kentucky. We got someone barreling in right now. Coming in hot. That's all right. You slowed down for us. You're good, buddy. You keep on going. No big deal, guys. But yeah, we're getting ready to dive into this really fun game here, Star Wars Destiny from Fantasy Flight. And just as you can see right here over my shoulder, here at TrollandToad.com, we are always buying almost anything and everything. But more importantly, hey, we're buying some Star Wars Destiny. So if you happen to play, and maybe there's some extras that you want to get rid of, go to TrollandToad.com, go to our buying center, and see what it is we're buying, and sell it to us. We'll buy it. We'll give you the best dollar possible. But, Mark, are you excited to dive into some Awakenings?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive in. I don't know really why I'm busting it, because right here in front of me I have 3 lovely booster packs to open, but we'll just open those 2 in addition. Get that out of here. Let's go ahead and bust open these 3 packs that we got in front of us. So hopefully, like I said, you have seen our prior pack cracker where we actually opened the Empire at War set that just came out on this past Friday, which was the 15th, I believe. I'm not very good with dates, but I'm pretty sure it was the 15th.
It was the 15th, yeah.
Okay, yeah. In which we showcased some cards out there. We actually opened an epic Ahsoka Tano, which was a pretty good pull. We actually opened that only after like 4th or 5th pack. So that was really good. And these first 2 sets, to my knowledge, have the same exact presentation as the Empire at War. So when you open up a set, or open up a pack, I should say, you're going to get 5 cards in it, and it's going to come with 1 premium die. And again, these dice are, the images on them are not stickers whatsoever. These are vectored on, it's actually a part of the die. And you'll see that here in just a moment. And again, they come in this nice protective, you can hear that little cardboard. Come in this nice protective little holder for you. I really appreciate Fantasy Flight for taking the consideration of making sure that the cards don't get bent. We mentioned that with Hero Clicks on those gravity feeds, that oftentimes you would open up a pack and your cards would be bent like that, or sometimes they'd be bent in half. They come in all different ways. Like I said, they come with 5 cards. You'll see right there. 3 commons, 1 uncommon, and either a rare or like an epic or legendary. Again, I forget exactly what rarity they call it. But yeah, so we got our 3 commons, we got our uncommon, and already a first good pull, we got good old-fashioned Padme Amidala. And in these sets right here, as I mentioned on the last video, these sets are primarily, they revolve around episode 7, especially with, the word Awakening. But they do also have nice little splashes of characters from all the other movies. And the cards in these actually have the images to go with them. Kind of makes sense with other characters of the Star Wars universe. Right here we have Padme Amidala, who is a character that you can build your deck around, and she has an ability that says to discard the top card of an opponent's deck, or spend 1 resource to discard the top 2 cards of an opponent's deck. So my deck personally that I play with is a disruption deck, and what I mean by disruption is it does try to manipulate your deck, or your opponent's deck, or your opponent's hand. And one of the ways that you can win is if your opponent can't draw any more cards, just like several other card games. So Padme, also being that she is a yellow alliance, as I personally call them, she can kind of weave in and out of any kind of deck that you make. So again, she causes the top card of your opponent's deck to get discarded, or you can spend a resource and make them get rid of 2. And that's a really good ability. There on the lower left again is her abilities that are on the die. So that kind of gives you like a quick reference of what you can roll on your die. And then yeah, just a solid card right there. But I'm going to keep going until I open us a nice epic card here. Really fun game. Hopefully Mark enjoyed learning.
Oh, it was awesome.
He seemed like he had a good time. Let's see what we get here. Alright. No epic yet, but this is the first time that we got to check out a spell card, so we'll show that off. Not really a spell card. This is more of a, and I'll wait till it gets up on the screen here just to make sure that I tell you guys correctly what this card is. Get Mark just a moment here. There we go. Okay, this is an upgrade. So, when you play the game, hopefully you've watched our pack, or not our pack cracker, but our off the cuff that kind of taught you how to play the game. But again, an upgrade is what is used onto your character. You build a deck around 1 to 2 characters, and then you can build a deck that kind of starts to upgrade your characters. Maybe it's an upgrade heavy deck. This right here would be used on any blue alliance or faction character, and it upgrades. Of course, it says, you know, goes to a blue character only. And you can spend an action and remove this die to turn a die to a side showing a blank. And what that is to take his die and turn another die to show a blank, which in this game, a blank means diddly squat. And that means if your opponent had a die that was getting ready to do some major damage to you, all of a sudden it just does nothing. You just completely get rid of that die. So immobilize, pretty self-explanatory as to what that card does right there. Really good. Let's bust us another one here. Like I said, I'm going until we hit some pay dirt here. See what else we get. Another cool thing is if you like Star Wars, this is just an awesome game to play because 1, it's very well designed, and then 2, they just have really good art. And you know what, Mark? I'm actually going to give you this whole pack and kind of just show them the different arts on these cards right here, because I didn't get me another epic there, so I'm just going to bust this one open until I get one. Everyone wants to see those good, hard-to-find epics right there. But how classic is that card right there with that deflect, just showing Luke Skywalker using that green lightsaber, shooting those lasers away. Really nice art. And then I forget exactly what they were called, but they are from Episode 7 with that one bounty hunter guy. I forget their name. Another really awesome art right there. Luke just using his force training when he's down there with Yoda. Got those rocks floating all around him. And then there's a card that you guys haven't seen, unless, again, you watch the off the cuff. That is a location. And locations come into play right at the beginning of the game. So when you build a deck, there is one location card that you choose to also kind of match the theme of your deck. And then as each round goes on, you and your opponent kind of battle over who controls one of the locations. At the beginning of the game, one of the locations is chosen by who rolls the best on the dice. Hopefully, you know, you won, so you get to use your location for the game. And then you spend the rest of the game trying to win that location in addition to actually winning. Let's see what we got. And alright, we got a Padawan. So we'll show this character off. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I want to show this card off because another really good art right there. The classic Luke and Vader fighting. And like I said, guys, the art on these cards is just classic. These are almost like just really good paintings. If you could get some of these cards as posters, that would make excellent additions. But yeah, awesome art on these cards. Let's keep on. I'm not showing off this Padawan until I get some gas, son. I already have this card in my personal collection. This one is Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which actually is an epic. So we'll show that one off. This is an epic upgrade that I believe can also only be used on Kylo Ren, which is also included in one of the 2 starters. If you want to go to trollandtoad.com and look at the huge selection that we have, We have boxes, we have packs. Okay, it's a blue character only. But we have boxes, we have packs, we have singles even. And I'm not mentioning it yet. I'm going to give you guys 10% off on any sealed and singles that you guys want to purchase. I'll let Mark fix his camera here. But yeah, guys, if you want to go to trollandtoad.com right after this video, hop on over there, check out all of our Star Wars Destiny product. Just go right in that search field and type Star Wars Destiny. It'll take you straight to it. See what it is that you want. Hopefully you'll want to pick up a box, or you know what, pick you a few packs up of each set. Pick up a couple starter decks, because the starter decks are actually really good. Both Kylo and Rey themselves are really strong characters, and they come with really strong cards, and they actually come with some starter only cards. Down there in that lower right corner where you see that purple, that indicates that it is an epic rarity card, but there are some gray cards which are starter only, so some cards in those starters are the only way that you can get those. But yeah, using the code Star Wars 10, by the way, will save you 10% off on all the sealed and singles of Star Wars Destiny. And of course, that right there was Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which is a really strong upgrade for your blue characters. But that was a little sneak peek into Awakenings. I wish I could sit here and actually open up every one of these because they're really fun. I will say that once you open up a box or two, you will have gobs and gobs of dice, but don't worry about it, because like I said, we are always buying almost anything and everything gaming-wise, and that also includes Star Wars Destiny right here. So if you pick up a couple boxes and you've got some extra dice laying around that you don't want to use, hey, go to trollandtoad.com, go to that buying center, and by God, we'll buy it from you. But guys, that was the Star Wars Destiny Awakenings bust, or pack cracker, I should say. These are every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, of course, typically around 3 p.m. So be sure and check us out for those. And then, hey, also come to our Facebook Live shows that are every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Those are a blast. We have some great sales on there. And, you know, we just love to get to know you guys and interact with you and put on a good show for a good 2 to 3 hours. Once again, guys, this was the pack cracker of Star Wars Destiny Awakenings. Thank you very much. Use that code Star Wars 10 and have a very forceful day.